Hi, Village. Welcome back to another episode of 20 Yvette Speaks. I am your host, 20 Yvette, and we are coming to you today with the first court appearance for Sweetie Pie star Tim Norman. Most updated news, the last article was gone to print 9 hours ago. So this is fresh. All right, let's go. James Tim Norman, one of the stars of the OWN series Welcome to Sweetie Pies, has pleaded not guilty to all charges related to an alleged murder for hire plot during a court appearance Tuesday, which was yesterday, in St. Louis. Norman is 41 years old, and Terica Ellis of Memphis, Tennessee, are facing charges of murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire in relation to the passing of Norman's nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr., in 2016. This is reported by the Clarion Ledger. Following the case from the beginning, we know that they were charged with the conspiracy as well as conspiracy to commit murder. Those are two separate cases, and Tim Norman has pleaded not guilty. Okay, next, the federal prosecutor said the death penalty could be issued in the case of Norman if he is convicted, okay? A request for review has been sent to Washington, D.C., but a final decision is expected to be delayed due to the presidential election. So we're going to have to wait for that because the president, 45, comes first. I'm so sorry, but that's how it is. Okay, next up, a motion was filed regarding Norman's detention prior to trial, but the judge in the case did not render a decision Tuesday, which again was yesterday, okay? So the defense argued Norman is not a flight risk due to his ties to the St. Louis community, but also argued that he would return to Jackson to await trial due to owning a business in the capital city. Next, 5 on Your Side reports that federal prosecutors said Tuesday no decision has been made on whether to seek the death penalty, and also argued that Norman should remain incarcerated without bond. So even though it was put on the table, it's not going to happen, okay? So he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So let's take a look at Norman's attorney. John Rogers argued that his client would live with his mother should he be released on bond, and that he has 2 children who have access to St. Louis to visit him. He added also that Norman has more than 20 family members who live in St. Louis area, and he's in contact, with all of them. And in Texas and Mississippi, they have to do with Sweetie Pies. So that argument was to say that Tim is not a flight risk, okay? He would be employed in the family's business, Rogers said, and we don't believe he's a flight risk. So the magistrate judge, Nanette Baker, said that she would take Norman's request in consideration to be allowed to post bond under advisement. So this is an update from 5 on Your Side. So when the Ledger caught wind of this, the judge had not made a decision. 5 on Your Side right there in St. Louis said, and let me read this again so nobody is confused, okay? He would be employed in the family business, Rogers said. That's his attorney. We do not believe that he is a flight risk. And the magistrate judge, Nanette Baker, said she would take Norman's request to be allowed to post bond under advisement. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, and I believe that this was updated 6 hours ago. So this right now is the latest that I have, okay? The federal chief magistrate judge Nanette Baker heard arguments in a detention hearing for Norman on Tuesday, which again was yesterday, but has not yet made a decision if Norman will be held in custody while awaiting trial. But she did take everything into consideration, so we're just going to have to really, really watch the articles there in St. Louis to see what the judge decided. But Norman's defense attorney, John Rogers, argued that Norman is not a likely flight risk, which which was said in the other two articles, and should be released to stay with his mother only, who lives in the St. Louis area. So that means that if Tim is allowed to get out on bail, he can only stay with his mother, and he does have his two children that he would be able to see, according to the other article, 5 on your side, as well as the Clarion Ledger. Okay, so all of this stuff has been updated between 9 hours ago and 6 hours ago, and it is October the 14th at 12:22 a.m. my time. I'm on Central Time, so just to let you know that this stuff is fresh off the press. I waited until all 4 of my sources was up, as well as if there were any television clippings or anything. Okay, so I also checked 13 KRCG because I got a ping from them about an hour ago, and there was no updated news. There's no decision made as of yet, but I am staying on top of it. They didn't have anything to say that I haven't said before, but it's just that, if he is released, he's going to be staying with his mom, and as a result, he will be able to visit with his children, but he won't be able to do anything except for stay with his mom and work at one of the closest restaurants. So it's almost like he's under house arrest, but he will be able to do, a minimum of outside living, which is go home and go to work. And if he sees his children, he won't be leaving the area. More than likely they'll have to come to the restaurant or to his mother, which is Robbie Montgomery, and not really sure which restaurant he would be working at there in St. Louis, but it certainly won't be his restaurant in Mississippi, because he will have to stay in St. Louis until his trial if he is released. Alright guys, there you have it. That's all the news I have for now, but I will be checking every 2 to 3 hours, because you never know what might pop up. There are other videos that have information that may be similar to mine, but from my knowledge and upon checking public record, that this is the latest information that has dropped in the news and in the public defender's file. So I was really happy to get this information, and if there's anything else new happening with this case, I don't know how soon a decision will be rendered, but I will be checking first thing in the morning to see what the courts have to say. Thank you so much for tuning in to 20 Yvette Speaks today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our other stories on the community tab. And if you have a tip on a story that you would like for me to cover and commentate on, please click on the About section and contact me anytime. Again, thank you so much. And until next time, live on purpose. Bye for now.